because like they would give you something, and that's like all they have.
Wow.
But they felt so honored for you being there that they were more than happy to give it to you.
Mm.
And it's just insane, like
That's
just the
awesome.
humility that they would have.
Greetings and salutations, podcast listeners. How are you doing today?
Oh, man. Of course, I knew I should have guessed it. Welcome back to another episode. Today we have a pretty cool guest. We got Ian, one of our best
Ian
friends.
Irvin, how we doing today, my boy?
Pretty good. Happy to be on the show.
Yeah, it's
good.
been a long time coming.
Yes, it has.
We asked you right off the bat, and you and Brock were both like, after 10 episodes, we'll see.
I mean, you got to keep the good ones waiting, right? Got to keep them reserved.
Yeah.
Like drop.
So
He's got a point there. He does have a point.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But-
this is episode 31.
31, let's go, baby.
that's actually the day that I was born on.
Hey.
January 31st. So I mean, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
that's crazy.
Well, hope you guys are having a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little icebreaker for you. This is a little different than what we normally do. We're here with the king of icebreakers, so I'm going to let Ian do the icebreaker for the episode.
Oh my gosh.
He is the king of these would you rathers and random silly questions.
Okay. So I talked a little bit to Aaron about this earlier after church because we went to LRN. But me and Dane Jenkins would do would you rathers when we went on like fishing trips for like high school sports. And ours would always be like crazy like battles or whatever. So would you rather fight an orangutan and you get a baseball bat, or fight 3 chimpanzees but you get a katana?
Okay.
But like they're like out to get you. Like they have
Okay.
to like.
So you got to think about this logically, right? The chimpanzees are super fast
Yep.
and crazy, so they're
But you
unpredictable.
have a katana.
But you have a katana that could slice them in half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to
Or
be super accurate with the katana. You can't like just swing around like crazy because you might
That's true.
accidentally
And you gotta
slice
think,
yourself.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
So like they could like approach you from different angles.
Aren't orangutans like strong, like really strong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like big too, like
Yeah.
way bigger than people are.
Yeah. But you only have a baseball bat?
Yeah, just a baseball bat. I'll give you a wooden one because I feel like a wooden one would be better than a metal one.
Can I put like one nail through it, like long?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only like sticking out like 2 inches.
Mm.
That's it. So like you could hit them with it, but it's
I'm gonna take-
Not gonna
really
do
good to
anything.
anything.
I'm going to take the orangutan
Orangutan?
because I think with either weapon, you're set.
Yeah.
Because with a baseball bat, those things, they hit hard.
Yeah.
You could knock that animal out pretty
Okay.
quickly, I feel like. Yes, it's strong, but
Yeah.
I mean, how fast
One-
are orangutans?
That I don't know.
one whack to the head, let alone multiple,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to do some damage.
But
I feel like if you don't get the orangutan out and like once it's closed that distance, either you're alive or you're dead.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
that's true. The
Yeah.
thing with the katana is like you've got 3 of them coming at you. So I think you could easily slice one head off,
yeah.
but then you've got 2 more coming at you, and so one might already be on your back, ripping
ripping
That's
you
your
true.
apart.
face off.
Yeah.
Apparently, I talked to Dan about this one day, but chimpanzees are like brutal. Like I mean, they are savages.
Yeah,
Even more
that's
so
what
than
I've
any
heard.
other animal. Yeah. Honestly, we throw Aaron in there, they might just become friends. He's gonna start speaking their language. He's gonna form a bond with them or something.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that'd definitely work in your favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would also have to choose the orangutan. It'd be a lot more like I feel like it'd be like, yeah, I just killed an orangutan with
Yeah.
a bat.
That's true.
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool.
You like get it mounted and on a wall or something.
Get it mounted.
That's crazy.
No, I'll make it like a ceiling thing.
Mhm.
So like I'll have a really tall ceiling, but just have it like at the ceiling, so when people look up, it's like it's just an orangutan like looking at you.
You have like
That's
guests over
terrifying.
and like they fall asleep on your couch and they wake up. It's just an orangutan.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
So orangutan, what was your answer?
I'd probably go with the orangutan, honestly, especially with like a wooden baseball bat, just because they usually hit harder, and if you can like break it, it's got all the shards and stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah,
Yeah. Get the end of it and just
yeah.
break it.
I mean, as long as you don't break up like your knee or something, then yeah, you're good.
Oh, my knee.
I've seen a bunch of
Orangutan
baseball
just
players
picks
do
you
it.
up and just
Crazy. Just like pull you in half.
yeah.
Like probably good.
They're like super strong apparently or something.
Man.
I don't want to picture that. That would be so painful in so many ways.
It's just a back adjustment permanently.
Yeah, exactly.
I just picture from Fantastic Four when he's
Yeah.
literally getting ripped like that.
Yeah. Have you seen Fantastic, the new one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. It was good. It was pretty
It was
good.
really solid.
Yeah. I highly recommend going to watch it.
I've heard mixed reviews because I've heard from somebody else that they did not like it. at all.
There, I could understand why somebody wouldn't like it, but I personally liked it. There is a couple things I wish they would have done differently, but
Yeah.
it was still a good movie.
Yeah.
So
Well, Ian, for those who don't know who this man is on the other side of the couch,
the
why
stud.
don't this studly man? Why don't you give us a little introduction of who you are, your name, age, occupation, social security number,
Oh yeah.
bank
I
account
know.
information.
So my social security number is honestly I don't know. I have it on my phone somewhere and I just look at it whenever I need it. My name is Ian Irvin. My middle name is Cole with a C, not a K, but we do know Cole with a K. He's in Florida right now.
Is he still in Florida?
I don't know.
No, he's
Or
back.
He might be on break.
Okay, I thought he was back.
Yeah.
No, he didn't come to church today.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kidnap
Talked to
him.
him on the phone like 2 days ago. He's
Where's-
back.
What's he doing?
He said he didn't know if he was going to be here today, and I said you better come to life group.
Here
He
today,
said I'm
here
going to try.
Here today.
Here today.
Yeah, he better be alive.
Here today.
He better be. I will be sad if he's not there.
Yeah, we love you, Cole.
For real.
Mm-hmm. For real.
But yeah, my name's Ian Cole Irvin, and I do a lot of like trade work for this. It's a company in Galatia. They're called Tradesmasters, and we just do like jobs around here. Like we've done bathroom remodels, additions. We did this patio, like an upstairs patio for this house in El Dorado, and it's been amazing so far.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff to learn about. But yeah, I'm 19, just graduated college actually. So I'm done with my schooling unless I decide to do more, which I really have no plans to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So-
about it.
Is Tradesmasters like? Is it one of those jobs that's like this could be my lifelong job, or is it like one of the like more starting out kind of jobs?
It could definitely be a lifelong job just because there's so much to learn in it.
Yeah.
And then it's not just like carpentry. We have like carpentry, HVAC, plumbing, electrician. There's like internet cables and stuff. Kind of like what. I don't remember the name of the company, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. I kind of thought about going for that, but
Yeah.
it sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It's a lot of, especially like it's super rewarding whenever you see a finished job.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's just like all that effort and work you have to put into it, and then also just a lot of stuff that you get to learn for around the house.
Yeah, that definitely is nice because you don't have to pay for. You can just do it yourself.
All
You can-
the like
instead of
the
paying for somebody.
biggest expense. I looked this the other day. The biggest expense in the world is labor.
Yeah, it
Like,
really
just
is.
straight up.
I mean, it is crazy.
It's
Mhm.
wild, insane.
Yeah,
So if you can do anything yourself, you're saving tons of money.
yeah.
Right.
I know a company that was having a elevator job done, and the guy that like came, he was only looking at it. He was just making sure everything was good to go, so they could use the elevator. And he was like 2 hours away or something like that, 2.5 hours away. So he had to in total drive 5 hours, and then looked at the elevator stuff for like an hour, and charged like $2,900 because they charge $400 an hour,
Oh my gosh,
which is
That's wild.
yeah.
that's insane.
It's like if you want to make money, go into the elevator business.
My
It's
gosh.
crazy
Oh
money,
my goodness.
like stupid. And the only reason that he got paid so much is because he's like the only person around, from what I know, that can work on elevators like in Illinois, because you have to have you have to have a certificate to work in certain states on those.
Like there's one job. It's like mortar stuff, so like putting up brick and concrete and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's so few of them around here that we have this one guy on our job in El Dorado right now, and he's like basically one of the 2 guys that we can like have for it. And so we have to wait for him to do it before we can get anybody else. And they can basically charge whatever they want.
Man.
Because there's no one else to do it.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy.
Insane.
It's all about having a certificate or whatever, you know.
Which thankfully
a
that guy
degree.
does like good work, so we can kind of like, you know, use
Yeah.
him for whatever we're doing.
That's
But,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is just crazy to me, though.
So what do you want to do long term as a career? Do you know?
I really have no idea. Like, Tradesmasters is definitely a good short-term or long-term goal, just because there's so much you can do. But, like, even if I didn't do it long-term, just the stuff I learned in short-term would be extremely useful.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we finally got you on the podcast, and I just
Yeah.
have to say we've had a lot of funny moments together over the last 2 years of knowing you.
Oh, yeah.
One
For
thing
sure.
that's come to mind, and I can find the picture and put it in here, is when you got your new car or your Lincoln. And
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
the
my
first time I met
That was so
Ian,
much fun.
Christian
was
pulls
that the
up.
first time?
that was the first time
Wow.
I met Ian.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is right. That was the first.
Yeah.
That was the
Because
first
we were
Sunday you
sitting
came.
outside, what was it?
Dairy
It's
Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen. Yeah.
And that was the
That's
first time
insane.
I met. I think Owen was there too, because it was
Yeah.
you and Owen. I was like, I don't know these two.
I don't know these guys.
Was that
These guys
was
are
that the
weird.
first day you met me too?
Was it? Was that the first
If it-
Wednesday I came?
I think it might have been. If
it
it
wouldn't
wasn't,
have been the first day I met you, but it might have been that first week.
yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it was the first time I met Ian.
Yeah.
He pulls up. He had just bought a car, and we were looking at the trunk, and we're like, "This is a nice sized trunk. I wonder how many people you can fit in." And so, me and Ian climbed in the trunk, and we have a picture of me and Ian just in the trunk
Yeah.
of his car.
Nice.
There is one picture where all 3 of us are in it too.
Yeah.
I haven't
yeah,
seen
I don't
that
know
one.
how we fit all 3 of us.
It's
but
crazy.
Yeah, we were able to.
Yeah, somehow we fit all 3 of us in Christian's trunk.
And we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone can have. And we'll
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, we were literally able to close the lid and everything. Like, it was insane.
It's wild.
Why?
Definitely, like, if you want to be a serial killer, buy a Lincoln.
You know what's crazy? I saw a Lincoln truck today. I did not know that.
I did not know they made those.
I didn't know either. But I saw a guy driving, and I was like, "Is that a Lincoln truck?"
Was it like one of the like half truck, half SUVs?
No, it was a truck.
I imagine it's like one of those, like, huge Cummins diesels, but they just took the label off in the front and just slapped the Lincoln logo on it.
Probably. it,
That's
it,
funny.
it looked like it was weird. It just, I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
I was very surprised because I've never seen those or heard of them in my life. But it looked like it was an older style for a truck, so that's probably why.
And then
Something like that.
we've got the good old, golfing and Beetlejuice Day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was
that
glorious.
Beetlejuice movie, it was crazy, but it's so funny. So funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good movie.
we literally went golfing and we're like, we got nothing else to do. What do we want to do? So we went and saw the new Beetlejuice movie. That was a interesting movie. You would think it would go one way, and then all of a sudden it would go the other.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing ever.
I don't think like throughout the whole movie, I think we only stopped laughing like 2 times.
Yeah,
That was it.
Wow.
it's one of those movies that's so dumb that it's so funny.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
I can't remember the one part, but it was like somebody walked out onto the porch and was like, "Oh, it's you! I thought you were like a moose or something like that." That was my favorite part for sure. I can't remember exactly how they worded it though. It's so funny though.
The ending when she gave birth to the monster baby. That was so unexpected.
Do you remember what I said whenever that happened in the movie?
Oh my gosh.
So it's a character from like Wednesday, like the Netflix series.
Yeah. Oh.
And so I said it's not Wednesday anymore, it's Thursday. And for whatever reason, that was the funniest thing ever. Like, we both died laughing. It was
Yes.
It's not Wednesday anymore. It's Thursday. That's pretty funny. That's good. Aren't they
And-
making a new season for Wednesday or something
yeah.
like
Just
that?
dropped.
Second one just got released.
Oh,
I have to watch it.
I never watched the first one.
It's really good.
The first one is really good.
Yeah,
Highly recommend it.
I've heard it's good. I need to watch it for sure.
Yeah. I got my mom hooked on it, and so
Really?
yeah, it came out. The second season dropped while I was at Holiday World, so I haven't had the chance to watch it with her yet. But we're gonna watch it.
Your mom does not strike me as a person that would enjoy that at all.
Why?
I don't know. She just doesn't. She doesn't.
She loves
seem-
mysteries, and so she was analyzing it the entire time, trying to find out who the killer was. And so she would like blurt things out. I'm like, Mom, just watch it and find out. She's like, no, I gotta invest. I gotta become one with the show and find out who the killer is before they do.
You do not need to let her see NCIS ever.
This is why women.
NCIS is my dad's favorite show, so she
She sees it a lot.
But yeah,
At least I am.
the glorious times with this man over here.
Yeah.
So
It's been a
glad-
blast. I haven't known Aaron for like crazy long, but like I've made a lot of good memories with him.
Going on 2 years now.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
I feel like
Yeah,
you've been
it feels-
here forever. Both of you, honestly. I feel like you
Yeah.
guys have always been here.
Yeah.
Whenever we did the Sunday school stuff, and they're like, "How long you been here?" And I got to thinking about it. I was like, "I've been here 5 years. That's insane.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
not feel that long."
Oh, I feel like it feels like a lot longer.
Really?
For-
Like, I feel like you've always been here. Like when I look back on my memories of this church, it's like you've always been in it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Wow.
For me, it's just weird because it's like it feels like just yesterday when I started coming, but it also feels
Yeah.
like I've known you guys a lifetime.
Yeah.
So it's like insane.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
At
No,
all.
it makes no sense.
Yeah.
God only knows
God only knows
what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you.
Anyway,
For King and Country, they are amazing in concert.
you said that. Yeah. I'd like to go see them. That'd be cool.
They're amazing. Quite frankly.
You know who else is crazy in concert?
Forrest Frank, which we got to see with you.
That was really good. That was a really good concert.
Me and
Oh.
Ian, front row of the pit.
Okay, so the best part, the absolute best part, this is it. So me and Katrina were at the same concert, and we were sitting like up in the bleachers a little bit, and we could see them from where we were at, and there's one part where Forrest Frank's like doing this, and everybody is waving their hands back and forth, and we look at Ian, and he's the only one in the whole entire stadium going like this.
Okay, so to give you context on
hilarious.
that,
It was so funny.
me
I have
and
a video of it,
Aaron
too.
are in the pit, right? And
Front
we're in
row
the very
of the pit.
front
It
of
was
the
glorious.
pit. But we're in the very front left corner. And we are literally like shoved in like sardines with all of these people. And there's these ladies like
Yep.
right behind us. And so if I was to do this, I would literally be smacking that lady in the face. And so the only option I had was to do this. Well, I'm like the only person in the whole. I mean, what? There's like
Yeah.
at least 1,000 people
I
there.
think he said there's like 7,000 people.
Yeah,
there.
like it was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm the only person going like this because there's like these ladies that are less than like a half a foot away from me because they're just that close.
Oh, one of them kept bumping into me, and then the kids just kept bumping. There was little kids. I'm like, why do you bring your little kids into the pit of a concert?
Yeah.
Because they can't see
Yeah.
over the thing. And then they were just running into our legs all the time.
Yeah.
They're like knee height to us, and so they just keep smacking our legs.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
But it was glorious.
It was a
But
good
no,
concert.
but no, I have a-
Definitely would go again.
I have a video of him doing that, so
Oh
you
my
have to. You need to
goodness.
put it in there.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But I mean, it was just it was just so funny because I looked around the whole thing and I didn't see anybody else doing
Seriously?
it. Yeah.
Well, because I'm pretty sure Forrest Frank was like, everybody put your hands.
He
Everyone
probably
was
looked
doing
at me
that.
as like, what is that kid doing?
I'm surprised he didn't stop the whole thing. But why are you doing that?
Bro, stop.
Yeah. What?
Just taking it back like,
Is like, hold up, wait
a
a minute,
minute.
something ain't right. Oh man, yeah, that was fun though.
no,
Best
good
concert.
Yeah.
Good concert.
A lot of glorious moments together. So,
We need a glorious counter on here. How many
Glorious.
times is
Glorious. We need Glorious, his
Quite
Donald Trump
frankly.
impressions, and then the Forrest Frank references.
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
Well, let's just kick into things. Here today, here today, here today. Ay, yeah, 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 yeah.
Anyways,
well, now that you've introduced yourself and we went on a tangent about fun moments we've had together. Squirrel. What's your story, man? How'd you come to Christ?
So, long story somewhat short. I always went to church as a kid. Like, my mother always took us. Our father really wasn't in the church much, just because, not that he was, like, against it, but he just worked so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, every single week he'd have at least, like, 20, 40 hours of overtime. Just every single week. Just because he, like, not that he loved working, but, like, he was always a do-it-yourself kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
And so if he ever wanted to buy anything, he'd always buy it, like, outright, just himself. I mean, besides the house, because that's really expensive. But, yeah, my dad always, like, worked a lot, so he wasn't really in the church. Me, my brother, my sister would always go to church with our mom at Harco Baptist Church. It was, like, way smaller than this church. Like, literally probably half the size of Building B was the whole church.
Oh, wow.
So it's
I think I've
tiny.
seen that. Is it on Harco Road?
Yeah,
I think I've
big,
seen it.
like, gravel plot or whatever.
Yeah.
We went there for a really long time, and then one day, I don't really remember why. I'm sure Makeda knows, but we just decided to start, like, switch churches, because I guess, like, we just really wasn't invested as much. And so we tried some churches in Galatia, which is originally where I'm from, and I mean, I still live there. We went to some churches in Galatia, and then eventually me and Dane went to the same high school in Galatia, as you guys know. And Dane invited me to a slip and slide, actually. That was the first time that I came here, was that slip and slide on Wednesday night.
That's crazy.
And I had a blast at the slip and slide, and so I started coming here to this church, and I've just been here ever since, honestly. And
we just did the slip and slide last week, which
yeah,
is crazy.
That's actually, like, my year marker. That's how I keep track.
Yeah.
So it's been
cool.
like,
that's cool.
I did lose track a couple of times. It's like 5 or 6 now, I think.
Wow.
But
that's insane.
Yeah. And then for me personally, coming to Christ, it's just been like, I've always been kind of like do-it-yourself kind of person, just because that's how my dad was. Because, like, if my dad was to do anything, literally anything at all, like if he needed to replace the transmission on his Ford F-250, he was going to YouTube it and do it himself. Just because, like, he's just that kind of person. That's how he's raised. He had, like, the lifestyle to where his parents didn't know how to fix cars or, like, to do anything. So, well, not to say they didn't know how to do anything, but, like, they just wouldn't do that much. Like, they would either pay somebody to do it or, like, have him do it.
Yeah.
And so he'd, like, work on the cars, or he'd get a job to buy his own stuff, like, his whole life do it himself. And, of course, my dad's always been a huge role model for me growing up. So, of course, I was, like, you know, I've got to be a do-it-myself kind of person. And so whenever it came to, like, working on my own personal problems or doing my own things, it was always like, hey, I don't need to trouble anybody else with this. I can do it. It's just me. Surely I can figure this out. If I can't, I'll just YouTube it. We'll be good. And I don't know. There's just, like, one day to where I just, like, realized, like, hey, you cannot do this yourself. Like, I cannot rely on solely myself. I have to rely on something bigger and better than me that is, like, a sturdier foundation to be on. And so I just, like, started putting my trust into the Lord, even though, like, I still have, like, hard times trusting him, because it's like I've just been so self-reliant my whole entire life. And so to, like, finally give somebody that, like, just
control.
Yeah. It's so difficult, but it's, like, I mean, it's releasing.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't have to worry about things anymore, because, like, he's got it.
Yeah.
And so, like, ever since then, I've just been giving more to the Lord, because, like, he deserves it. He can handle it. And then, I mean, like, through him, I can actually get stuff done.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good.
Come on, praise God.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Bona Sofiwe.
Bona Sofiwe. Wish I could have gone. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that's a good trip.
You saying, if you don't know how to do it, just YouTube it. It's really funny because at my new job, the first actual day I work, he's like, we're gonna, like, I'm gonna have you do this, blah blah blah, and then if you don't know how to do it, just YouTube it. I was like, okay,
Sweet.
It's
Let's
pretty
go.
funny. It's really
That's
funny.
so funny. If you don't know how to do it, just YouTube it.
Throw that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, if you don't know how to do it, just YouTube it. I mean, honestly though, it's crazy. YouTube has everything now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild. You
Genuinely
need to know how to do anything. Starting the podcast, I YouTubed a lot, and I still do with editing and stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Frank.
Go ahead, Franklin. Lots and lots. Millions and billions of videos on YouTube.
I wonder how many actual videos are on YouTube.
There's
That's
like
crazy.
literally more minutes of time on YouTube than you can like physically watch in your lifetime,
Really?
or like
Wow.
several lifetimes.
Dang.
Because there's that much stuff on there.
Gosh, that's crazy.
That's wild, but so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy though. That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gosh.
Well, you mentioned like you've always known Christ and stuff. Was there any moments that kind of fell away, or was it always just he was there?
There was definitely some back and forth moments to where I'd be like completely invested, like
Yeah.
kind of like that church camp. Like you're on fire
Church
for
camp
them,
high.
and then
Yeah.
you kind of like fall away from it a little bit.
Mhm.
There was definitely some moments where I was like, "Oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, Jesus." And then it'd be like, I don't know, 2 weeks later, I'd be like, "Man, I think I'm gonna try to handle this one by myself." And then it's like, "Bonk, you're wrong,
Incorrect.
incorrect." No, I don't remember. I think I heard it in a song or on like honestly like an Instagram reel or something. But it was like looking through my life and seeing all the times I got it right and all the times I got it wrong. All the times I got it right is whenever I trusted him.
Come on,
And every single
good.
time I got it wrong is whenever I tried to do it myself.
that's so
Wow.
good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I mean,
Yeah.
just putting your trust in the Lord really changes it.
For real. Changes the game like completely.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He's like, let me have control, and I will help you out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like playing let's say you're playing baseball. You have super strength that's locked up. So you're just playing a game and going about it. It sucks. And then you I'm going to activate this strength. Boom. Out of the park every time.
Every time. Come on,
Every
somebody.
time.
Yeah.
Every single time. If you can't tell, we're tired today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got back from a technically 4-day trip to Holiday World. We spent 2 days at the park and then 2 days traveling. I'm worn out. I did all the driving, so I'm tired. And then all the roller coasters and water rides.
Did you ever do the voyage?
No, I don't like that. I've done it before, and I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It's too whippy.
Have you done the voyage?
I think so.
Okay. Good. It's the best.
Thunderbird, my gosh. I peaked at
So
life.
good. I love that.
I peaked
Love
at
it.
I
life.
wish it was longer.
Yeah.
That's
It's such a good ride.
it is. It's so good.
It was so fun.
I love the voyage though. That one. I think that one's my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
It's gotta be my
I'm
favorite.
not a personal fan. I like steel coasters better.
Well, I think that's why I like the voyage, just because it's more sketchy. I don't know.
I might actually die.
I like the risk of dying. I guess.
No, I think the Voyage is the one to where it's just it's the world's biggest or close to
Yeah.
biggest wooden roller coaster.
It's like 4 minutes long, and so it feels like you're never
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I like that one, but the line is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was
It's always
one of
insane.
the church events we went to Holiday World, and it was me, Brock, and everybody else, and I think we waited in line for at least an hour and a half.
Dang,
It was ridiculous
that's crazy.
because it was just looped around.
Surprisingly
so much.
enough, the longest line we waited in was the log ride for 45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
The log
A
ride?
Yes.
water park ride was the longest.
It wasn't even. It's the log ride that's in the actual park.
Yeah.
'Cause
The one where you go up and
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
we waited 45 minutes.
That's
Oh my gosh.
insane.
So one time, I can't remember what trip it was, who was all there, but I know my dad was with us. So this is his first time going on the log ride, and we were all in. I had been on it a gazillion times at this point. And so we were going, and you start off, you go in the dark tunnel, and you make a couple turns or something, and then you get out. And so immediately we're going into the dark tunnel. My dad yells at the top of his lungs, "Everybody get ready! We're gonna drop!" There's no drop, and so we just keep going, and nothing happens. And I'm like, "Dad, there's no drop." Oh, oops.
My bad,
It was
folks.
so funny. It was the best thing ever.
Well, what's funny is the log ride. It wasn't necessarily. Was it? I don't remember if it was a log thing at Universal. The Jurassic Park one. I think it was more of a boat style. I don't remember. I'd have to look
I
back.
don't know.
But You're going through, and you've got like all the animatronic dinosaurs everywhere, and then all of a sudden, like red flashing lights happen, and it's like you've gone astray or something, and then that's where it starts going faster, and you're like slowly climbing up. So that way you're not like prepared for the drop. And then all of us, like me and my brother knew where the drop was. My parents didn't. And so all of a sudden we just started falling, and both of my parents were freaked out because they had no clue we were about to drop because they hide the drop so well. And then all of a sudden you just go.
I can't remember if I did that one.
It was so funny.
I know I did. Is there multiple Jurassic Park roller coasters there?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I did one when I went. I went this like last summer. So
Universal's so fun. I want to go back.
yeah, it was good. It's pretty cool.
Well, back on track now. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
So, you talk about you and your family and just growing up and stuff. Obviously, we know your sister Makeda. She's involved
Yeah,
in our
if you
group.
didn't know, it was Makeda is his sister. We had her on the podcast.
we had her on earlier episode. If you guys haven't watched it, go back and watch it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a good episode because she really invests in anything that she does.
Mhm.
So.
Have you guys? We know you guys is like super close. Have you guys always been like super close, or was there like growing up any bickering?
I mean, maybe a little bit. Yeah. I mean, usually I was the cause for the bickering, just because like I'm the youngest child of us three, and so I
Same
was
here.
always like up to something, no matter what it was. And I'm like, even now, I'm still just like the biggest bug to her. Like whether like it's just like for a reason or not. Like it will just be like after church, people will be talking, and I'm just tapping her on the shoulder for no reason. Just a bugger. Have we always had that like close relationship? Like kinda, like to an extent, but like it was really whenever she moved back home for a stint, to where I got to see her that much, and where I'd actually like stop being such a bug, to where she was like, "Hey, you're actually kind of cool," and so I was like, "Yeah." And, I was we just,
I'm awesome. What do you mean? I'm kind of cool.
yeah, kinda. What? No, yeah, we just like she started like things that we'll do is like antiquing or Goodwill or Salvation Army, and just like I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot more fun because like she is, I think, 6 years older than me, so there's always that age gap, especially when you're younger. So we couldn't really do like fun stuff together. And of course I was like, the younger brother, so I was like, that's just like not cool. I can't hang out with my younger siblings. I'm too cool for that. But yeah, now we've just been really close because we get along on a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, jumping into the next topic, you guys both went to Africa
yes.
on a mission trip. Tell us about your experience. That's so cool, bro.
Goodness. So we went to Kenya, Africa, and we landed in Nairobi, which is not the capital of Kenya, I think. Honestly, I have no idea. But it is a extremely huge city. Like, for being, like, okay, whenever you think of Africa, what do you think of? Just off the top of your head.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Okay. What do you think, like,
I don't know
their
if
houses look like? Dirt huts? Yeah. So I also thought that I was just going to see straight up dirt huts. It is, like, the complete opposite there. Like, excuse me. Nairobi is a huge city. Like, it's got a ginormous airport. It's got a whole bunch of different restaurants. It's got the Carnivore, which is like a restaurant that like celebrities from around here will fly down there and eat at, and it's so good.
Wow.
So good.
I've never heard of that.
And
Interesting.
I mean, it's huge. And then the place that we went to, which is like I think a 2.5 hour drive from Nairobi, like it wasn't all dirt huts, but if you went down the right roads, it would be dirt huts and stuff.
Yeah.
But it'd be more like a kind of like not brick, but like concrete, or like it's a house. You know?
Yeah.
Like not drywall, obviously, but it's a house. Looks nice enough. They'll have like sheet metal roofs or something like that. And I mean, it just wasn't as like de-civilized. Like they were just people, just living life. And I don't know what part of the trip do you want to hear about first? 'Cause there's a lot to go over.
Can you tell us about all of it?
All of it?
Can you tell
all
us?
of it?
Oh,
Life
I
right
see
there.
what you did there. That was good. That was smooth. That was so smooth I didn't even notice. Like, that was good.
Dad joke.
Yeah.
Shout out Matt Throgmorton.
and my father.
Shout out Gene Mitchell.
Shout out John Streuter. Shout out all the dads out there.
We went to the St. Louis
For real.
game yesterday, and like the whole trip was just dad jokes the whole time. Anyways,
Yeah.
can you tell us?
So, how about what did God do for you, and what what all did you see? Like, what all? It's a mission trip, of course. So, what all did you guys do?
So I feel like the biggest thing, there was like two things. There was a lot of like, he made it very obvious that you need to be prepared for things in life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also very humbling just to be there. And the prepared aspect, it kind of like showed up in different ways for different people. While we were down there, people like Cassidy and Maddie they would be in the singing group. And so they would go from like when we go to schools, we go to churches, they would, play the guitar and sing and do stuff like that.
That's cool.
And it was just like you would have a song, like you were told that you're only going to do like one song and you do it like 3 or 4. So it's like you got to be prepared. And it's also like you might be at someone's house not doing anything. And they're like, hey, can you sing us a song? And it's just like, sure. And it was just like, it's a lot of it spur of the moment. And a joke down there is like Kenya time. And it's not so like, let's say that we're going to have like Brock's event tonight at 5 o'clock. So people get there at 5 o'clock. If you have an event in Kenya, it could be like, okay, everybody get here at 10 o'clock. And then everybody gets there at like 2:30. It's like, just, there's no time really. It's just kind of like whenever, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting because like we're always like, we need to do this. Like we have like a schedule, we need to be on the schedule. And it's like, well, we spent an extra 2 hours here, an extra 30 minutes here. We're 2 hours late for this thing, but they're not even there yet. Like, it'd be crazy.
The schedule just got dropped. It was like, no.
Yeah, no. But, no, a lot of preparation and just, like, having a word. Because whenever we go to the school, it's like, hey, we just want you to, like, introduce yourself to these kids and kind of, like, give them a word of encouragement, because, like, that's what you're there for, is to, like, talk to these people and, like, really encourage them to know the Lord, talk to the Lord, encounter the Lord more often. And so you'd have to come up with a word, because we would start out with, like, 3 schools that we'd have to go to, right? And then we would do one school, and it's like, oh, well, we're going to do this other school down the road. And it's like, okay, no worries. We'll just hop and do that. So you have to come up with an extra, like, scripture to go over. Because, like, you want it to be scripture-based. You just don't want to be like, love Jesus. Yeah. Which, I mean, they would be like, yeah. But, like, you don't want to just do that. And so you'd come up with scripture, and you'd walk down there, and you'd be like, all right, guys, scripture. And then you tell them about it, and they'd be like, yeah. And, yeah, it was just a lot of preparation. So much in so many different ways. Like, I could probably spend the rest of the podcast talking about just the preparation aspect. But, yeah.
What's the most meaningful thing to you that happened on that trip? Like, what touched you the most?
I would say probably just, like, how humble the people were. Because, like, we were expecting to go there and bless them. Like, give them the word, spread it to them, be like, Jesus is really awesome. And we went there and we were blessed, like, beyond imagination. Because, like, we would go there and these people would have next to nothing. Like, they have their 4 chickens in their yards, their dog, and their cat. And that is it. That is all they own. That is all they have. They are farmers, not because they make money off of it, because that is the only thing that keeps them alive. And we would go there, and they would have us for food after church, and they'd be like, here is a chicken. I kid you not, that is like 20% of their net worth, is that one chicken. Wow. And they're like, you can have it. And it's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this chicken, but thank you. Because, like, you think of the lady in the Bible, and she's going up to the temple, and she's only got, like, a penny, right? There's
like 2 pennies, was it?
Yeah, it's like
whatever the currency was.
Yeah, but it's, like, next to nothing, basically. And there's this guy next to her that's got, like, millions and millions of dollars, and he's, like, gloating about it. And he's like, oh, look at me. I'm donating $2 bajillion to the church. I'm so amazing. And then this lady's got 2 pennies, and she's like, this is all I have, but you can have it.
Mhm.
And Jesus is like, I would rather have that lady any day than that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like. Because, like, they would give you something, and that's, like, all they have.
Wow.
But they felt so honored for you being there that they were more than happy to give it to you.
Mm.
And it's just insane. Like,
That's
just the
awesome.
humility that they would have.
Man. Yeah, that's definitely a humbling experience for sure. Because, I mean, I feel like when we're here, we have so much. We don't even think about
Yeah.
all that we do have. And then you go to places like that, and they're just giving you what they, like, all that they do have.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Do you think mission work is something God's calling you to do?
I don't think it's to the aspect of, like, Jake's mission work,
Mm-hmm.
to where it's, like, all the time, 24/7, you're out there. But I do think, like, going on those mission trips just to, like, because, like, usually we have, like, a set mindset on certain things. Like,
Mhm.
you're thinking about something, it's like, okay, so this is how it's always been. This is what it's like. It'll never change. And then you go on a mission trip, and it's like, well, I just got flipped completely. And so now I'm thinking about everything differently. And I feel like it's just that, like that check that you get from God every
Mhm.
now and then, to where it's like, you may think it's this way, like here or there or wherever, but, like, you always need to be thinking about it. Like, it's always changing.
Yeah.
And so, like, those mission trips to, like, Mexico or Kenya, they just, like, really completely change the way that you think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And it's crazy, like, going to Mexico, you feel like when you go once, you're good.
mhm.
And, like, you got it. But every single time I've gone, it's like I just keep getting blessed, and my
Yeah.
views keep changing on everything. It's,
Yeah.
you know, just go once and you're done.
Mhm.
You can keep going and keep learning. Like, the last year I went, I was like, I wasn't even sure if I was going to go the last time I went. But I'm so glad I did, because it's like so much came out of that trip.
Yeah.
Like, things that I've been dealing with, I got, like, delivered from and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Like, it's just going on it. It's like a step of faith. I mean,
Yeah.
going to Kenya, that's
Yeah.
a big step of faith, but it turns out so well every
Yeah.
time.
It's definitely a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
For sure.
Praise God. Come on.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You
Yeah.
ended the trip by going on a safari.
Oh, my goodness.
How was that?
I love that safari so much.
I want to go on a safari.
so
That'd be cool.
it's summertime here in the States, right?
Mm-hmm.
So down there, it's actually winter. So it's like 70 degrees.
Dang,
Which for
okay.
us, 70 degrees is like winter.
Yeah.
What? But, like, literally everyone there is wearing hoodies and jackets.
What?
Because it's freezing for them.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
And, I mean, we're loving it. It's great.
Yeah.
And
How
while
do you guys
we're...
survive?
How are you guys? No, like, seriously, like, they would have us roll up the windows because it was too cold for them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We were on my favorite moment of the whole safari wasn't even really the animals. It was just this huge rainstorm that came through, and, like, the cold front that came with it. And, like, you could see for, like, miles, and, like, it's, like, mostly flat, miles and miles of this rainstorm. And it's just, like, all
That's
dark.
sick.
And then it's also it's a certain season to where, like, they're moving basically from, like, place to place across, like, different safaris. And so there's a whole bunch of zebras and wildebeest. And, I mean, you could see them for miles, literally.
That's cool.
So it's all just, like, black and
That's
white
awesome.
and then gray. Because wildebeest.
That's so cool.
But that was so much fun. It's a lot of the cars on safaris are, like, pop tops, so they
Mhm.
pop open on top. So you can kind of just, like, stand up there. And so I was literally just, like, sitting there the whole day, just, like, on the top. 'Cause it was
That's
great.
that's so
That's
cool.
awesome. What were some
Man.
of the coolest animals?
I would say my favorite would have to be, I don't know. I really like the leopard. Was really cool.
Mm.
We got to see a leopard, a cheetah, which I guess the only difference between the two is one's smaller, one's bigger.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
really?
That's, like, legit the only difference.
Hmm.
We got to see a lion that was, like, literally from me to Aaron away.
That's so cool.
It was crazy.
Was it like a big one?
It was a lioness. It was, like, decently big, yeah. Like, it could just hopped into our truck, but we were just like, oh, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
They're friends.
Yeah. There was, because of that rainstorm, the rangers weren't on the safari. And so usually you have to stay on the trails. You can't, like, go off or whatever. since there was no rangers, our driver was like, well, today we're just gonna go off the trails, and because there's like more chances of seeing the animals and stuff. And you could tell whenever they found like a cool animal because there'd be a whole bunch of trucks around it, like literally circled.
That's awesome.
And one of them was a lion pride, and it had cubs, lioness, and then a adult like male lion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge. It was crazy. And we circled around back to it, and the cubs were feasting on a baby wildebeest. It was wild.
Wow.
And then I look not 2 cars away, and there's a car with no siding on it, and it's just people sitting there in the
That's
car.
wild.
And it's like those lions could literally just run up and eat you.
Yeah.
And you're just chilling. Like that was the like most surprising thing of the whole safari trip.
What was
That's
the
cool.
biggest animal you saw?
I thought that lion would be one of the big ones.
Well, there's actually a hippopotamus pool
That's
right
no
outside
way.
of where we stayed at.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I mean, it smelled like crap.
I
So
imagine.
bad. Like
Yeah,
there
that's
was
true.
it had to be elevated because you can't obviously walk next to hippos, and it was elevated, and the water was kind of like pulling out wherever you were walking, and you'd look down, and all you could see was crab, just hippo poop. That was it.
Ew. That's gross.
But they were huge. Like it was crazy.
That's awesome.
Man, that'd be terrifying. Those like hippos are
Mhm.
vicious. They're crazy.
Oh yeah.
They're fast, right?
I
think- I can't remember.
decently so. I
Yeah.
think
See any giraffes?
we did. Yeah, we did actually. One of the first animals we saw was a giraffe.
That's
And
awesome.
elephants. Oh, dude, elephants are dope. I love those things because like you take them for granted, seeing them like Natural Geographic or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cool, I guess. You see it in person, it's like, dude, that's like the size of me like 5 times. Like it's crazy. And I saw a baby elephant. I'm like, bro, I could
Aw.
so pick that thing up. It's like,
Oh,
give me
man.
that.
I want to pick up a baby elephant. I want to see one of those.
It's so good. One of my because I got an Apple Watch, and so you can make like favorite photos on there or
Mhm.
whatever. And one of them is like a mama elephant and her baby elephant.
Oh, that's
and
That's
it's like
awesome.
a tenth of the size. It's so small.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Man, yeah, that would be really fun to be able to see all those animals.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be so cool.
It's definitely like I honestly when we were going on safari I was like, oh, that's gonna be cool, I guess. And then we went on. I was like, this is amazing. I love this. Every part is awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could have gone with you guys.
Yeah. There's Brock was thinking about going, and I so wish that he would have, because I think he would have loved it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I was
think so.
considering it.
Yeah. I think you guys would have all loved it.
Yeah.
So
It's such an expensive trip
yeah.
compared to Mexico.
Yeah.
So expensive, but I'm sure it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, last question about that. You know, you learned a lot of words, I'm sure. What's some of the like the coolest words you learned?
So I gotta remember all of them now, because like they've kind of like analoged. In the
I
back of my
remember
mind.
you showing us the journal, Duca.
Yeah, Duca was store, I think.
Was it?
Yeah,
I couldn't remember if it was food or what it was.
I think it was store, because
Store.
Grant really liked it, and I was like, it's Duca. And it's like, hey, I'm gonna go Duca, and it's like, I'm gonna go store. It's just so random.
Duca.
what was ball?
I have no idea.
I know that.
I
one
know
was
that Paca, like pack, and then A, like Pac-Man, and A. So Paca is cat.
That's so cool.
It's so random, but it's cool. Because we usually the houses we go to would have like a cat or two, just kind of walk around, and they'd always like meow at you for food because they were like just really hungry, I guess. And so you'd like give them like a piece of rice, and they'd be like, "No," I said, "Chicken, give me your chicken." And yeah, that'd be a lot of them. Bonosa Fiue is like praise be to the Lord, and then no matter when or where you'd say, everybody'd be like, "Amen," because like everybody there is like so like on fire for it. Because like you say anything that's related to the Lord, and they're like, "Absolutely, yes, yes." And then the dancing, dude, don't get me started on the dancing.
The video
dancing
of
is
TW
crazy.
Yes.
dancing, that's
I
legendary.
need
That
to
was
send that to you
amazing.
because you need to put it on here
Yes.
because it's
Yep,
hilarious.
we're gonna put it up right now.
It's him. Okay, so to give context, we are at a pastor's meeting, right? And we went to multiple of them, but this was like the first one. And we would sing songs before we would give, like, you know, the people would talk and whatnot. And we go up there and we've got like our section for us to sit down and like everybody else is sitting, and they're just like dancing. And like, you know how like people hear worship and it's like they move a little bit, maybe nothing much. These people are like full on standing up, jumping around, dancing.
So they're like Pentecostal.
Yeah, this is like
Pentecostal
praise
on
be to the
steroids, I'm
Lord.
sure.
No, it's crazy. It is wild. They are like moving around, like they got like moves and they're like getting with it, and it's like, okay, all right. I didn't know you was like that, but okay. And so at the front is this guy, and he's like picking people out of the crowd to come up there and dance with him. And so, of course, a couple of us get picked. And TW gets up. I thought TW was going to do like a couple moves and like come back. TW gets up there, and he is grooving and moving.
Yeah.
I mean, his moves were impeccable.
Amazing.
That was one of my favorite parts of the trip.
Yeah, his moves were crazy.
Yeah, and it's like there was no
was
like
wild.
hesitation. There was no nothing. He was just like going.
He was getting into it.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I was crazy impressed. It was so much fun.
I was like, yeah, that's my
Did you get
pastor.
picked?
That's my best.
Did you get picked?
What? Nah, I danced a couple of times, maybe.
Yeah.
Are there videos?
There's some videos circulating around.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
So if you can find the people that have them, maybe you can put them on there. But
I will text every single person who went on that trip to find that video.
You're going to put them all in one group chat and be like, send me all the videos of Ian dancing, please.
yeah, there was I danced at a school. It was an all boys school that Emmanuel, which is one of the two people that live in Kenya, and they come down here sometimes.
Sam and Emmanuel.
Yep. And Emmanuel went to that all boys school, and so we went there and we got to give the word to them. And then after we gave the word, we got to do some dances. Well, there's like several hundred kids there, and everybody's dancing. I'm like standing. So it would be like, this is us at the school, and this is all of them with like their chairs and stuff, and it's like assembly. And they're all dancing, and we're kind of just like moving back and forth. I'm like, man, this is really boring. And so I'm like, let's spice some things up a little bit. So I get out of my seat and I go walk over to them. And I'm like, yeah. And they're loving it. Like they're eating it up. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to copy what they're doing. But I'm like, yeah. Let's get it. I'm like picking people out of the crowds that come up to the front and be like, you better start dancing.
He pulls out the Force Frank.
Yeah, it was a blast. I am not much of a dancer, but like when you get to be around people that are just so happy to dance, because it's not for them or not for anybody else, it's specifically for the Lord.
Yeah,
they're so in love with it, and it's
That's
just
awesome.
so infectious.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Man. Gosh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Well, man, thanks for sharing all that about the Africa trip. That's super
Absolutely.
sweet. So
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend it to a lot of people.
yeah.
Yep. If you ever have the chance to go, you should go.
Seriously, great trip.
Just do it. Well, ending things off, we got a final couple questions for you. Obviously, our name is Keepin It 100,
Yep.
and we believe that you should be 100% authentic and genuine and keep Christ in the center of everything.
Yep.
How do you keep it 100? How do you stay your authentic self? Because that's what we know you guys. You're Ian, you know?
Yeah. A couple of times we've like gotten into groups and they'll like start describing each other, and then everybody else will get like really in-depth descriptions, and they'll describe me. It's like, oh, that's Ian, and it's like it's not meant to be rude. It's just like that's just how he is. Like,
Yeah.
it's just that's all he is. Just that's Ian. That describes him in every way, shape, and form. And to just keeping it myself, I don't know. I'm not much of a talkative person unless like I'm asked questions, like in a scenario like this.
Literally,
Like,
there's so many
literally.
random times he'll just go silent.
Yeah, like this was a couple years before Aaron came here, but we were on a Mexico trip, and I was like completely silent for the first day and a half.
Yeah, like
and
you would
Christian
ask.
was like, start talking, please.
I think I like shook him and he's like, start talking.
Yeah, and it's not that like I'm sad or anything. It's just that like I like listening to people, and like I like letting them talk instead of me talking.
Yeah.
Because it's just so interesting to see like people's perspectives, and then it's also like I don't have that much to talk about, so I'd rather just like let other people talk. Because like a lot of people like talking, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh man, let me tell you about this, and I'm like, absolutely, tell me about that. And so just getting to listen to people, because like some people don't have that person to listen to them, and so whenever it's like especially older people, I've noticed this a lot with older people. If you just sit down and listen to them, they will tell you all about their life. And they love it. They love every single second of it. If it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 5.5 hours, they love it.
Yeah, they could
So much
they could
fun.
probably spend a whole day.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, because they just enjoy it. They just
Yeah.
love talking. And I've never been that person to be like super talkative. Like, unless someone asks me to, or if like I just feel like I should talk about it, then I'm not going to. Because everybody else usually has their things that they want to talk about or things to talk about, and I don't want to take up their time. And so just keeping it 100 in myself, I just usually keep it more reserved. And if there's like ever a person that's like by themselves and like needs like obviously someone to talk to or something to talk about, then just I'll go over to them and be like, hey, you okay?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm all right. And then they'll start talking about it, and then I'm like, tell me more. Tell me more.
Like, tell me where you're eating the popcorn.
Yeah. I've got my little therapist checklist. Like, yeah. Oh, ooh.
Well, one thing I've noticed about you, you're not just a listener, you're a great listener. Anytime like somebody says something, this man remembers it.
What?
Like around Christmas time, bro,
No, man.
never tell this man what you want. Because around Christmas
if you're
time,
with
you
him-
will end up with it.
Or if you're with him in the store, don't look at anything. Don't say you like anything at all. He will grab it.
Bro, we were doing Christmas shopping together last year, and there was things I would like look at. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then Christmas rolls around, and I open it, and there it is. We walked past the Cardinals blanket. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Well, he got it for me at some point.
Dude, it was so hard to sneak that past you. So difficult. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since I was young, I like getting people gifts, especially like thoughtful gifts, not just like simple things. And it's just like, I don't know, for me, it's really easy to remember things, like just odd things. Like Brock obviously really likes Survivor, but he really likes those poppy drinks, and specifically just like the fruit flavored ones. And it's like Christian really likes Spider-Man, he really likes Star Wars. Aaron loves baseball, but specifically the Cardinals. Dane really loves Pirates and Batman, but don't get him a Batman figurine. It's got to be something that he can actually use.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's the little things,
Yeah.
because like little things are obviously small and most times insignificant, but whenever you really put that thoughtfulness into it, the person, like for me personally, whenever I get someone a gift, it's not because like, oh, you got me a gift, thank you so much. It's just the smile that they have on their face whenever I give it to them, because it's like they actually enjoy it. I really hate giving gifts that are like, oh, thanks, because it's like, man, I could have just returned that and got you something better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I love seeing people's smiles.
That's awesome.
One of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Well, last thing, ending off, doesn't even have to be something we talked about. What's one last piece of encouragement or advice you want to leave the listeners with?
I would definitely say give it to the Lord, because I mean, I've struggled with it, tried to fight against it, tried every which possible way to not give it to the Lord, and every single time I give it to him, it's a million times easier.
Come on.
Yeah.
So
That's
Praise
good.
God.
yeah,
That's really good.
Well, Ian, we appreciate you coming on.
absolutely. Thank
It's-
you.
it's been
Thank
great.
you for having me. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Of
been
course.
great.
Yeah. I'm glad you got to do it.
How do you feel now that it's done and over with? Because I
feel
know you were
great
nervous.
and so relieved. So relieved.
We went to Mexico before this, and he was nervous. He started interviewing me at the table.
No, like seriously, I was asking him so many questions about the Heron branch, like the bank.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "Hey, what's it like when somebody comes in there? Are you connected to your community?" And like, I was literally interviewing him.
I said, I love this. I feel like I'm being interviewed. He's like, yeah, I'm preparing myself for the podcast.
Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to flip the tables real quick before it gets flipped back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's funny.
But man, appreciate you coming on. It's been a great time.
Absolutely.
Long time coming.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
so on episode 62, You guys can have me for a second time.
Yes, sir.
We'll do. We'll keep it safe for you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool beans.
Jot it down in the notebook.
We'll just keep it up in our memory,
Okay.
our thoughtful memories.
Put it in the thought bank.
Yeah. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun, quite frankly. A lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. That's only number 3.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow,
Surprising.
Impressive. But y'all, stay tuned and make sure
To keep it 100.
Lego, baby.
Yeah.